Hey folks, this is Jeff, Watching Ready Monday. I've already made a few videos. Always put a link to my Patreon account. If you want to donate, donate. If not, that's fine too. Like, just subscribe, share all videos. Give it a thumbs up, share the information. That's how we're all going to stand together and survive when things get rough, when shit hits the fan, right? All of us have an objective, a job to do. We're living in scary times, we're living in war times, and if this seems like new news to you, you haven't been paying attention to what's going on around you. You need to pay attention, get cued in, don't be left out. You don't want to walk outside your house one day and see your neighbor packing all his shit and getting the hell out of Dodge, and you're sitting there going, I wonder what's going on. You turn your head to your neighbor on the other side of you. He's packing his shit and he's getting the hell out of Dodge. Next thing you know, everybody that's in your community has packed up and gone, and you're sitting around wondering what the hell's going on. You don't want to be left in that scenario. Get cued in, get smart. Books are knowledge, media is knowledge. Stay updated on what's going on, because we're at the very edge of very bad things happening. We got threats everywhere. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you were a lot safer. 10, 15 years ago, you could walk down the street with no worries. 10, 15 years ago, your communities, your police officers were all working together to make things safer for you and your family. But it seems that we've pulled away from those times, and I'm trying to understand why things are getting worse. I can't think, but maybe 20 years ago, that we had more faith in our government, our law enforcement, our people that were elected to do jobs in government offices. I feel that we've been let down, but still, they're taking our money and doing what with it? We don't know. But they've got their hands in your pockets, right? Before you even receive your paycheck, after working 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week, the money is taken from your check, right? Before you even see it. What are you getting for your money? I mean, you're preserving your own home in the things that you are involved in, be it vacations, a brand new TV, a car, family activities, a cookout. You're financing your own way. Why does the government need your money? Because if you can do it on your own, Why can't they make their own money and do it on their own? Well, we finance military, which I'm good with. You know, God bless our country. God bless our military. You know, for what they do. What they do is, you know, uh, something myself I could not do. You know, especially at my age. Um, they leave this country they call home and go to foreign countries and defend our country, our freedoms. It's a very special and important thing. But even at that, I believe that, you know, these men and women that sign their names to the paper to give the government power to use them as needed is becoming, you know, ridiculous. We're putting our troops in places that we don't need to. We should just be policing our own borders, right? We got so much military, we could bomb the world and every nation, take over every nation on earth 7 times. That's huge. That's big. If I don't tell you how big we are and how powerful we are, you know, we're not going to ever lose a war, more than likely. But you know, it's weird. It's funny. When we started the wars over in the Middle East, don't tell me our government didn't know when they did all they did over there, bombing, shootings, all kinds of crap, that they didn't know all the Muslims were going to run here, to our country, to your neighborhoods. It's a plan. And I've watched other videos, and I believe the one guy that said this, there's a lot of truth to it. He said, if something happens in this country, it's because our government wanted it to happen. Scary thought. That we give the government that much power that we allow them to manipulate us. And they keep us scared. You know, we're in war. They keep us scared. Protect us, protect us, protect us. Anyway, I want to get to another subject. You guys need to go research the stuff that I'm talking about. Research it. I mean, I've done my share. You can take my word as it is. I believe it as true. You know, so I don't want to try to tell you something that's an absolute lie without maybe me being duped myself. And I'm not, you know, I'm just a human just like you are, and I can be lied to. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I say I believe is true, though. Anyway, got this here book. All right. I got it from Half Price Books. There's several of these bookstores around, and this is a survival book. It's SAS, Survival Handbook. If I had to think on a lot of stuff, I'd keep this book right beside my Bible, okay? Because there's so much valuable stuff that if you're in the middle of a situation, this book will get you out of your situation or tell you what you can do in your situation, so you're not stuck thinking what your next move or next step will be. Okay, you don't want to be one of them people that have to worry, what do I do next, what do I do next, uh-oh, I'm in the middle of a tornado storm, I'm in the middle of a flood, my house is on fire, we're at war, whatever. This here is a complete survival guide. It says how to survive in the wild in any climate, on land or at sea. Pretty awesome, right? I mean, this book cost me $10. Right there. $10. Okay? Maybe later on, we will all get together and you'll be able to go through my stuff. And I'm fine with that. I mean, if you see how I prepare, maybe, you'll understand things you need to be doing. I mean, I can do it through this channel just fine, but, some of my friends that are really into this stuff, I can get with them, or you can go find it. Like I said, it's called Half-Priced Books. They got them everywhere, man, and they're awesome. I mean, these books are left in great condition. Check this out. If a shit hits the fan scenario happens, check this out. What are you gonna do? See that right there? It says medical plants. Okay? It tells you what plants are out in the wild that you can get a hold of that will help you medically. Okay? Check that out. That's badass. That's going to be your ace in the hole when crap hits the fan. Trust me. Because you're not going to be able to go to a drugstore. The store shelves and the drugstore shelves will be empty. You may be able to get some gauze. But if you're shot or you're cut or you've fallen or whatever else, you're not going to be able to go to your local Walmart and pick this stuff up because they won't be available. Talks about different species venomous snakes. Okay? That's awesome. If you got to be out in the woods and you got to survive out in the woods, this here is going to help you out. Awesome. Okay? Let me see what else I can find you. Tells you how to tie different knots and snares and such. How to build a structure for sleeping. Tells you, check this out. I love it. I just keep loving it. Edible fungus. Okay? Mushrooms. Awesome. Yeah. You're going to get hungry. That's the first thing that's probably going to hit you. We got plenty of water. But you're going to get hungry real fast. Stomach's going to start wanting food. And you think, well, I'm a vegetarian. Well, that's fine too, because look, bam! They got edible plants. Alright? Kick ass. This book is very valuable. If I get stuck outside and there's a shit hits the fan scenario, this book is going to get me through. So I suggest you call your local half-price bookstore, pick these books up because they're going to be cheaper than going anywhere else. it gets you this book. Call those stores. There's probably 5 of them I've been to, at least in Columbus. But there's one that's local. It's up in Pataskala on Broad. Awesome. You know, it's close. They usually have a great selection of books in there. They also sell movies, CDs. It's great. It's phenomenal. But you guys need this information. And I'm here directing you to get to these places and get this for yourself, okay? Look, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short, but I thank you for watching, okay? You're important to me. Your survival's important to me, okay? You're watching YouTube channel, watching Ready, okay? Like, subscribe, comment, share this video, okay? Get this stuff out there. These people need to see, need to have things on hand when shit hits the fan that are going to help you keep going. All right? We'll see you later. Thanks a lot.